A group of citizens had gathered at the gate. Beyond the gate, forms of many people could be seen. They weren't Highland troops, though. What's this about? It's the Muse soldiers that were captured by Highland. Looks like they were suddenly freed and came here. It looks like their weapons and armour were returned to them as well. With them here, we can surely defend Greenhill. They're releasing prisoners of war. That must mean they want peace with us. We're saved! My lady, this means... Teresa nodded once and gave the order to the soldiers. Please open the main gate. Let them enter. Teresa, wait. Mr. Nash. This is a trap. Highland plans to destroy the city-state. There must be something behind this. I know. I understand that Highland is not a generous an enemy. However, outside those gates are our comrades. Closing the gates to them will be the same as sentencing them to death. At that time, I knew Teresa understood. This was a Highland scheme, however. But since the knights won't move, the knight comes in action is even more of a reason to let these people in. Open the gates. Teresa. The gate opened up and the Muse soldiers entered the city with wide smiles on their faces. The townspeople welcomed the soldiers who had received actual military training. Now we have twice the number of soldiers. No way we're losing those Highlanders now. Muse may have fallen some time ago. We'll show you we can protect Greenhill. Yeah! We don't need the knights anymore. But it was only a matter of time before the unease I felt would become a bitter reality. Come on! How much longer are we going to have to wait for our orders? Shut the hell up. If you don't like it, leave. How'd you like it if we sent you back to Muse, huh? What, damn you! Now, everyone! If you're going to start a brawl, just get it over with. 1 week had already passed since the soldiers on Muse came to Greenhill. Initial delight quickly changed into regret. The Highland soldiers showed their faces again and circled us from afar. It was an inescapable situation. Reason was obvious. Ever since all the Muse soldiers had come here, the already dwindling food and other supplies had been exhausted. The citizens were forcibly reduced to abject poverty. 1 more month of this, and Greenhill would surely burn. You could tell the pot was about to bubble over at any moment. The citizens of Greenhill knew it was the Muse soldiers who were causing supplies to run out. On the other hand, they also thought the Muse soldiers had been given weapons and armour so they could take over the town. At this point, only a few quarrels and unlike had broken out. There's no way of telling exactly when this powder keg would explode. I decided to pass up on my chance to run away and stay in Greenhill after all. I don't know what Zaj's next move will be, but a few more days of rest here. I wonder like myself doesn't normally receive such a warm reception as I did in Greenhill. Guess people like me just aren't smart enough to know when to quit. Besides, I kinda like this place. However, even being in this place doesn't mean I have my own reasons to fight. Ah! It's here, it's here. Good morning. You never run out of energy, do ya? Mr. Nash, you've been sitting here all this time, right? You need to get more exercise. Come on, what do you think? Let's go for a walk together. Yeah, why not? I guess so, that'll be alright. Eh? Huh? Really? Woohoo! Okay, let's go, hurry. Ah. Food was now being rationed. This is the troop what proved remained as impartially as possible, but there were still those who slipped through the system. 2 people have been caught already trying to sneak into the food storehouse. Both times been one of the soldiers on Muse. This has resulted in a lot of anger towards the soldiers amongst the citizens. Oh, not again. On a street corner, an argument had broken out between Muse soldiers and the citizens. What you driving on about? Weren't from this Green Hill would already been taken over by those Highlanders? You're talking garbage. You guys, act your age. Metro has already ordered us to use the distribution system for our supplies. Huh? Coming back from breaking up the argument, Nina had an unusually desolate look on her face. It's awful. After we did so well for so long, Lady Teresa was willing to sacrifice so much and accept remove soldiers into the city. Yeah. Before we knew it, our feet had led us to the Academy campus. A crowd had amassed in front of the campus. It looked like some soldiers had taken control of one of the food warehouses next to the academy. The bulk of the soldiers were Muse, but I could see some Green Hill militia amongst them. I expected something like this, and what I'd been dreading had finally happened. I advised Teresa to put only the most trusted soldiers in charge of distributing the food. It seems that hadn't been enough. What in the world is going on here? All of you, leave here and get back to your posts immediately. Our posts? Don't kid around, we can't even tell who the real enemy is around here. We know you lot have been keeping all the food for yourselves. What nonsense are you talking about? That warehouse is for what remains of the townspeople's food. Isn't only for you. Shut up! You're trying to sell us out to those Highlanders. We don't want that to happen. You have a secret agreement with Highland. We know that much. What do you mean? We know you were just in the way. That's why you put us outside duty. Whether it's in Highland or here, you're just taking up space. That's why we're in the middle of a battle. You plan on doing away with us. They're saying such ridiculous things. Muse soldiers are stationed outside because they don't have experience in town fighting. To avoid conflicts with townspeople, who we have spreading these rumours. If you don't stop this nonsense, I have to consider this an insurrection. Hey, look at that! After all that, you call us rebels. We don't have to put up with this. See, we've fought this high ahead. With those words, the Muse soldiers enter the warehouse. So are children in there. How despicable. We feel kind of bad about this, but you just have to deal with it. Until we contact you anyway. Damn it. What the hell are they planning on doing? An hour passed after the stores were captured. All the representatives of Green Hill were called to the Dean's office. We haven't made any progress so far. I'm worried about those kids too. Those cowards. They have hostages, so we can't really do anything about it. A rescue operation is what we need. It's something we can only talk about. Jeez, what are those guys planning? Nina, what are you doing here? Huh? Well, everyone's gathered here and I thought my presence would be insensible. As a representative of students, after all. When were you elected representative? Just a while ago. Mine was the only vote. When they say contact, what could they mean? Whoa, Miss Jean. Were you here all this time? Oh my, how impolite. Ah, pardon me. It's alright. Anyway, contact. That's really not a word to use. Lady Teresa, rebelling soldiers are demanding that we bring you to talk to them. I understand. I'll go immediately. Just like before, the outside of the storehouse was surrounded by Muse soldiers. What is this time? If you have decided to surrender, please lay down your weapons and come out immediately. Sorry, miss, we haven't decided on that just yet. I've got a good news for you, though. It's okay to release the hostages. What's your terms? You're going to take their place as a hostage. This brought out a clamour from the citizens. Of course, she were taken hostage. Who would be in charge of Greenhill? More importantly, what if the Highland Army decided to attack? Priest was obviously conflicted. Just to know that if she were taken hostage, that would be the end of Greenhill's freedom. Make my way through a crowd and approach her. I made my way to Teresa's side. Don't do it, Teresa. If you are taken before our very eyes, that will be the end of Greenhill. That has got to be some kind of Highland plot. I know that, but I'm already so worn out. My lady, please stop putting yourself in harm's way. Thank you, Shin. You know, I want to protect the townspeople. I want to protect the people of the city-state. But then the situation arose as a consequence. Somehow, I want to take this responsibility for my previous decisions on my own. My lady. It's alright. I'm only becoming a hostage. But those guys... As if to cut straight to my word, Teresa stepped in front of the Muse soldiers. I understand. We will accept your demands. Release your hostages immediately. Teresa's words to the Muse soldiers caused a wave of unrest amongst the assembled citizens. All of them looked as if they were praying for Teresa's safety, but Teresa herself did not look back. Soon the children were released and emerged. She walked up to them and gently put her hands on her shoulder. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Were you scared? It's alright, you can go back now. Yeah, but... What's wrong? Inside it's filled with bread, right? It's not allowed to eat it. That's because there's only a little left. I'm sorry. I'm really truly sorry. Go back to your mother. From tomorrow on, you'll surely be able to eat some bread. Really? You mean it? Yay. In place of her children, Teresa returned inside with the Muse soldiers. As if choosing that moment of his own volition, a messenger came running up. It's an emergency! The Highland Army is begun to advance. I see. So this too had all been coordinated. The new Highland commander must be pretty sharp. At this exact moment. It's because this exact moment that we're advancing. When Muse soldiers were released, they must have made some sort of promise to do this as collateral. Greenhill's food stores would be wasted on the soldiers that they took in. Greenhill would fall without a fight since the Knights of Matilda refused to send reinforcements. Teresa had been their only problem. As long as she was with them, the people of Greenhill would have hope. And if they still have hope, even Greenhill were to fall, then they might rebel. This is how they thought they'd nip that possibility in the bud. As only a siege, Teresa might be able to hide and avoid being found. That's why. Damn it. When did I become so powerless? The swordsmanship I learned as a temple guard The techniques I earned in the Howling Voice Guild grows to fluster my back. Or powerless. Teresa's voice echoed through a suddenly silent area. Open the gates! Green Hill does not have any strength left. Maybe I can still accomplish something for everyone by trading myself for bread. Teresa had given up. She was smiling a small forlorn smile. Green Hill's gates opened with no resistance. I watched from a distance as the Highland troops entered an impressive formation. Awaiting them were rebellious troops, proudly holding a weary Teresa captive. No person can raise a hand to stop the cogs of history, but as they turn ever onwards, all the citizens feeling overpowering helplessness had gone completely silent. I no longer have a place amongst those streets. Returning to the inn, I got my things in order. Now that Green Hill had fallen, I didn't know how soon Jadge's assassins would strike. Ah, you're running away again. My heart skipped a beat as if it were held in a firm grip. I turned around to find Jowy in the doorway. She was surprised by my threatening manner. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Was that you just now? Huh? What do you mean? Must have misheard. Sorry. Did you need some ink? Well... After Jowy entered, I could see the forms of other people. Shin, Nina, Amelia, Jean, Jude, Cornell, and many townspeople. Why? Green Hill has surrendered. However, I want to recapture Lady Teresa. If Teresa is safe, then a day will come when Green Hill's people will be able to regain the strength to resist. Yeah, for someone who worked so hard for all of us, it's the worst thing for her to have to suffer. Truly, truly. So, it's settled. We have to rescue Miss Teresa. I beg you, please lend us your strength. I closed my eyes briefly, and I answered. I agree. No way I'm getting off this ship. Really? I'm sorry. No problem. If I were caught, then we'll be sorry. That's a pretty scary attitude. Well, everyone gather around. Here's the plan.